Welcome to Curaçao and to Curious to Dive. This is Hans. There are three things I love about his story. First thing, he was born and raised in Curaçao. Then he was working in the Netherlands, but he hated city life, and in particular, being one of those parents who have such a long commute that by the time they get home, their children are already sleeping. So he moved back to Curaçao and opened a diving center. And then one day,
we were diving and we found some staghorn coral. That's a coral that's endangered. And the little pieces that we found, about finger length, we used to take them out and bring them into coral trees and start growing them, giving them a second chance. And a second chance means that if those corals survive, they can be outplanted back on the reef. And when you outplant them back on the reef, they can become part of the reef and become part of nature. So you're helping nature a hand to survive the things that we people break and damage on the water.
what you're seeing here is a demonstration for education purposes. Just know that all of this happens underwater. The second thing that I love about his story is that he saw a problem and took action. He decided to do something to help the environment, even though he didn't have a permit to do so. It wasn't easy, and many people told him it was wrong and harmful.
September 2022, we had three storms in about 4 weeks here passing by, damaging a lot of the corals that we outplanted already. About 2,500 corals we outplanted till 2022. And then we had a tugboat coming in with an oil rig near the nursery that, they blew away the whole nursery. That was on September 24th, and we called that D-Day. On September 25th, I told my volunteers that everything was damaged and nothing was standing upright anymore, and that this was probably a nice time to quit this project and leave it like it is. I mean, all the corals are dead and everything is gone, so we'll stop it.
But then there's the third thing I love about his story.
13 of my volunteers stood up and they said, "No, Hans, we're not going to do that. We're going to pick it up. We're going to work our asses off for a few days, see what we can grab on the water and what we can help survive again." Within 2 days of hard working, I mean, it's about 60 dives that they made in total. The amount of hours that they have been working, they saved about 80% of the corals that were damaged, hang them back in trees, just connected the trees with ropes and tie ropes and duct tape. You can think of it all in a MacGyver way. And now we have time to start building everything up. In the meantime, I thought, okay, now it's time to start a new thing. And instead of keeping it as a project, we're going to start making it a foundation.
Yes, there's a lot wrong in Curaçao, but there are also people making a difference every day, like Hans. And that is a beautiful thing.